Happy Friday. Okay. All right, guys, this is what we got today. We got a little warm up. We got a little 10 minutes of strength, 10 minutes of cardio, and like 10, almost, I don't know, I'm not quite sure on the added time for the core. It's probably around 9-10 minutes. So we got all sorts of fun stuff to do today. You'll have your booty band for the second part of this. So we're going to start off doing 2 rounds of 10 good mornings and 5 sit-to-stands, which you guys know looks like this: 10 good mornings. Ooh, high hamstrings. And checking out those today. So we're gonna do 10 of those. We're gonna come closer. Our feet are about hip width, a little bit wider than hip. Come down, give me 5 sit-to-stands, okay? After we do 2 rounds of 10 good mornings and 5 sit-to-stands, we'll grab our booty band, we'll put it around our knee, and we'll go 10 bridges. And then we're gonna do 5x5 hydrants, okay? So 5 on one side, 5 on the other with the band times 2 rounds, okay? 2 and 2, 2 and 2, 2 without the band and 2 with. Here we go. Happy Friday. You guys, it's gonna be like 50s next week, okay? So remember, that's second fake spring. Then we have winter again. And then it'll be real spring. At least that's how it's been in the past. But my point is, get out and get a walk in or do something outside since it's going to be so nice. Once you get through 2, you're just going to take that booty band. You're going to go 10 bridges and 5x5 fire hydrants. Times 2. You want to keep resistance in the band. You want to squeeze your glute at the top. Feel the stretch in the quads. Trying to keep your hips as stable as you can in the hydrants. You're only doing 5 on one side, 5 on the other. So it should be 5 really controlled. Because 10 is usually what we're like, oh. So make them nice and controlled. 2 rounds. Okay. All right, friends. This is what we're doing today. We are starting off with a 10-minute strength portion of this workout, which means if you need to use barbells, dumbbells, kettlebells, want to go heavier, you totally can, okay? So we're doing 10 squats. So squat with dumbbells, kettlebells, anything that you want to. You're doing 10 of them. You can hold one, you can hold two, and we're doing 10 squats. I might hold my barbell and just do barbell front squats. So you're doing 10 of them. Then you're going to go 5x5 dumbbell step ups or lunges if you don't have a step. I got my step back. At least for today, I'm using my step. So if you have a higher step, lower step, it's kind of up to you. Doesn't matter. You're using dumbbells in your hands. So you'll have dumbbells in your hands or one dumbbell or no dumbbells, okay? You're going up and down, 5 on one side, 5 on the other. If you don't have a step, then you're just going to simply lunge forward or reverse. So you could go forward if you wanted to, if that feels good to you. Last thing you got is 10 loaded leg drops. So you'll grab a weight. We will be over here. You'll put this high to the sky and you'll go either singles or doubles or a combo, okay? So the focus is to keep your back on the mat, whether that's 2 or 1 and wherever your legs go, okay? So we got 10 minutes of 10 squats, 5x5 step ups or lunges, and 10 leg drops, double or combo. Already. To my sweatshirt. Okay, so find the dumbbells you need. We're gonna go 10 minutes. Okay. All right, friends. 10 minutes. You're gonna move, you're gonna rest whenever you need. Here we go. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10 minutes, 10 squats, 10 dumbbell. Five step ups on one side or 5 lunges on one side and then 5 on the other. Nice job, guys. You're only a minute 25 in. So keep that into consideration because today it's all legs today. Nice job, guys. 2 minutes in. Nice, Tara. Nice, Will. There you go, Sarah. Nice, Katie. $330. Going to 10. Six minutes left. Nice job, guys. Coming up on 5 minutes. Halfway. Nice job, guys. We are 6 minutes, 20 seconds in. Going to 10. You take rest as you need. We focus on our form over anything. Three minutes left. some unknown reason, this 10 minutes feels longer than any of the 10 minutes we did on Wednesday. Two minutes. 2 minutes. Minute 20. One minute. Or 40 seconds. Thirty seconds. Twenty seconds. Five, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo. All right, friends. There's a fire, I'm in trouble because I blocked my entrance. Okay. Let's see. This can go on my back. All right. That's what we got, friends. So we're going into a little cardio, all right? A little cardio with some body weight exercises. So this is 10-minute AMRAP. If you want to shoot for every minute on the minute style, you feel free to rock that out. You really should be trying for like 5+ rounds, okay, in 10 minutes. Now, I'm debating if I want to drop that 10 jump squats to 5, thinking about it. So let's review. Okay, jump squats. You got options, okay? So we can go squat to a little jump. We can go squat to explosive arm raise and up on your toes. So what that is air squat and then explosive, air squat, explosive. It's basically like going into a jump squat without the jump, okay? So you have either here to here, right? You have here to here, oh, my bad, here to here when you come up on the toes, or you just have a squat to calf raise, but don't fall forward. Squat to calf raise, okay? I'll let you know at the end if we're gonna do 10 or 5. Then we're doing 15 air squats. No weight, just air squats. I told you it's all legs today. And then you get a 5x5 shoulder tap. So 5 by 5. Okay. So why don't we do this? Because I think our legs will last longer. If we go 5 jump squats, plus if some of us are kind of like knees, 5 jump squats are a little bit easier than 10. Okay. Especially when you're landing on your knees and you're tired. So 5 jump squats, 15 air squats, 5 by 5 shoulder taps. Okay. Take rest when you need, because remember, this is body weights. You're going to be like, oh yeah. And then you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't feel my legs. Right? We want to still feel our legs. So 5 jump squats, 15 air squats, 5 by 5 shoulder taps. Pace it. Okay. Don't come out of the gate too hot. Here we go. Whoo, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, 5 jump squats, not 10. Because trust me, those 5 are going to feel like, oh, that's not bad, right? Well, get 5 minutes into this workout and then tell me how that feels. So we're just wanting to find a nice pace. Doesn't have to be the fastest pace, right? Whoo. Then we go 5 by 5 on the shoulder taps. This is the pace I'm going to try to keep. We are not even a minute in. So if you wanted to do this like every minute on the minute, it depends how much time you have, or 1 minute right there. Whew. You just take rest as you need. Thanks, Bill. It is all core on the mat after this. We are 2 minutes into this. I should look that up, because then you guys would be like, oh my goodness. So if you're like, oh, Holly, man, this is challenging, right? Or if you're like, man, because I know, right? I know that when we do workouts, sometimes we're like, oh, this is not my faves, right? But we do it anyway because it's good for us. But what, tonight's the last night of the CrossFit Open, right? So I got to go judge workouts. Oh man, you would not want to do what they're doing tonight. It's like cardio hell. What are they doing? Let me tell you what they're doing. A 12-minute time calf. It's quite gross, and I'm glad I don't have to do it. Now, mind you, this is the RX version. So there are scaled options, because I can't even do the RX version. There's muscle ups in this thing. And I'm like, ain't happening. So 4 time. Whoo, let me do my 5 of these first. So while you guys are doing this, which is totally awesome, they're going to do 21 pull-ups, 42 double unders. So it's like jump rope, 21 thrusters, but their weight goes up. So it starts at 95 pounds. Thrusters is here to overhead. And then 18 chest to bar pull-ups, 36 double unders, 18 thrusters and your weight goes up. 15 bar muscle ups. 30 double unders and 15 thrusters, ending at 135 pounds. Ooh, most aren't, if they're doing RX, most aren't going to make it past the muscle ups unless they're really good at muscle ups. So be like, woohoo, squat jumps and air squats. Because none of you guys want to do that. I don't even want to watch it. This is going to be a hot mess tonight. The cool thing is when there's muscle ups and there's lots of people there, sometimes some people get their first muscle up, which is like the coolest thing to see when nobody's ever gotten a muscle up before. I've only gotten one in my life, and it was on accident. I was trying to show some of these younger high school girls that I was training how to kip on a bar so they can get a muscle up, and I chicken winged and got an arm over, and then I couldn't like not finish it. That was years ago though. Not a skill I've practiced in a while. Whew. Got to leave a little bit in these legs though, because your core finishers have some single leg bridges in it, and bridges I warned you when I said it was all legs. Here you go, Will. Nice, Katie. Nice, Sarah. Whoo, coming up on 6.5 minutes in. I think if we would have done 10 jump squats, our legs would be jello. Way more jello. We just passed, coming up on 7.5 minutes in. Nice job, you guys. Whoo. Minute and a half, guys, minute and a half. I'll have to let you guys know next week. My son yesterday, his dad, Christmas and birthday present, you know, my kid that never put a Christmas list together. Yeah, Christmas and birthday present were combined. He got an Oculus. He got the 3D virtual reality, which, did you know there's yoga and meditation on that thing? I was like, what? As I go down to teach my meditation class, I'm like, what is this? He's like, yeah, Mom, it's yoga and meditation. I was like, oh, dang. So Now I got to try it. Now I got to put the little headset on and put it on. It's super realistic. It's craziness. Man, if I would have known like when I was a kid that they'd have cool stuff like that, right? We had like the outside and anything we could find outside to get in trouble, get hurt, or play with. Whoo, 15 seconds. I know some of you fall into the Gen Z category, the latchkey kid category, like I'm in. Whoo, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. So yeah, if you were born in the, I don't know, whatever the Gen X range is, I was born in 77. So I'm like one of those Gen X Zennials that like knew what things are, what life was like prior to technology and computers. Okay. All right, friends, we're going to be on our mat. We're going to work for 15 seconds. Or no, my bad, 15. When do we ever work for 15 seconds? We're going to work for 30 seconds. We're going to rest for 15. We're going to do bridge and then single leg bridge, single leg bridge. So we're doing 3 rounds. Okay, so that's 6 minutes. Okay, gotta turn the tunes off. Okay, friends, 30 seconds. And this is what we're doing. You're gonna go bridge for 30. Okay, then we're gonna go single leg bridge for 30. And then we'll switch and single leg bridge for 30. That is what we are doing. So find your awesome spot. I thought this particular pair of leggings had pockets on it, but they don't. All right, guys, here we go. We're starting off on bridge. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You can be on the heel or the whole foot. Make sure to keep your throat open so you can breathe. You could come up and hold. You could come up and hold for a couple seconds. You could come up and just squeeze and come back down. But remember, I wouldn't go too fast because you're going single leg after this. So just find a nice pace. Rest, and then rest them legs. Pick your right or left leg, doesn't matter, we're doing both. Here we go. Let's go, single leg. So if you like, you can be aggressive up and then slow on the way down. So you can drive that foot to the ceiling and then a slow return if you want. Because trust me, you come onto the gate with these too fast towards this last like 10, 15 seconds, you're like, oh my goodness. You should be like, oh my goodness anyway right now, because I can feel it. Whew. Rest. Switching sides. All lower body today. Here we go. I was like, that felt like a really long break. Rest, we go back to double, both legs. Here we go. Think about tying it to a breath. So maybe inhale, come up, exhale, bring it down. but I want you to worry about form and keeping yourself moving the entire time over how fast and how many you can get. Rest. This is where you can 100% do nothing. And that's your assignment. Here we go. Now we come back to here. Slow and controlled. Keep the glute engaged. Keep the core engaged. And really be on the whole foot, unless you're on the heel. Woo. Rest, other leg. Here we go. Whew. Rest. Woo. One more round. We should be feeling these. Both legs this time. Here we go. Last round of double. I know our legs are like, whoo. They're gonna remember me this weekend, I'm sure. So getting out and walking, if it's nice, I'm not sure if it's gonna be nice this weekend though. But stretching, definitely something you wanna do this weekend. Rest. We got one more single leg each side. And then we got one little last finisher of, what is it? Oh, bicycles, flutter kicks, and boat poses. Here we go. Single leg. You might be a little slower. That's okay. Our legs have done a lot today in this short amount of time. Ooh. Rest. I'm still making you sore, and you've been in this class for 6 months plus to a year. Awesome. Whoo, here we go. Last round, last leg. This was a challenging one after that leg workout. Rest. Whoo. And you may have noticed, like my right leg is a lot stronger than my left. So trying to do that on my left was challenging. Okay. I'm actually going to change this one for the time. All right, we're going to go 20 work, 10 rest instead of 30 work, just because of time. But we're still doing 3 exercises, and we're still going to do 3 rounds. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what are we doing? We're starting off with a boat pose hold. So kind of like as I changed him to, like we would set up a Ukrainian twist, because I think I'm going to call it that from now on. Just like you would set that up, you're going to lean back and get on those sit bones, and then the legs are going to come up. You want your back nice and flat, and you could have a finger here if you need. If you can get here, awesome. You want to think about keeping your core engaged and not having a rounded back. if you need to. Okay, one heel down, other heel down, both heels down, plant it in, squeeze glute, lean back so we feel that core. Okay, so there's ways you can do that without having to be right here. But if you can be right here, this is where I want you. All right, exercise 2, because we're only holding it for 20 seconds. You're gonna lay down. You're either going to little flutter kick or big flutter kick. Your choice, 20 seconds. Last thing we're gonna do, fingertips behind your head, not interlaced, right? So we're opening up our chest, coming to 90 degrees with the legs. Our back stays flat. We're going here for 20. Okay, so boat pose. Now here's all the core for you. Boat pose, flutter kicks, and bicycles. Here we go. 20 work. 3, 2, 1. Lean it back. Shoulders back. Pressing your legs together, squeezing your butt, feeling those abs engage. If your back is rounded, I want you to bring a foot down and ground into the heel. 3, 2, 1. Rest. We're going to flutter kicks. Big, small, whatever you choose. Here we go. Hands on your belly if you need it, or your hips, or out to your sides, whatever works the best for you. Halfway. You're working as hard as you can for that 20 seconds. And you're resting as hard as you can for the 10. Rest. Bicycles. Here we go. Fingertips behind us, not interlace. Get your back nice and flat. Keep your throat open so you can breathe. Bring your elbows to the opposite knee and extend the other leg straight. Whoo. Hello, core muscles. Rest. We're back to boat pose. The rest goes quick. Here we go. Lean it back. Find that boat pose. Core engaged. You're breathing, so do not hold your breath. If you need to, you bring that heel down, even for a second, just to reset, to not lose your low back. Rest. Whoo, flutter kicks. Here we go. Flutter kick it. Nice job, you guys. It's the tail end of this. Then we got a couple hip stretches and we are done for Friday. You have done a lot today. Your arms are going to feel amazing tomorrow. Rest. But your legs will probably be sore. So drink lots of water. Here we go. Bicycles, drink lots of water, stretch today. Maybe foam roll. If you have the mobility balls that I've used and a lot of you have, roll the glutes, foam roll your quads and your hamstrings. Rest. Sit up. We got one more boat pose. So self-care, foam rolling, good thing. Here we go. I'm trying a goal that I'm doing is trying to make more self-care time for myself and actually do it. Whoo. Press in through those sit bones. Rest. We go back to flutters. This is your last flutter kick. And then one more bicycle. Here we go. Let's go flutter kicks. Right there, you guys. This is this one. One more bicycle. That's all we got left in the tank. Whoo. Whoo, bicycles. Last thing. Here we go. Last round. Rest. Now, if you got time, grab a pigeon, either on your back since you're right there, or if you like to, because I prefer it this way, flip it over and just find a nice little stretch, right? Think about taking a couple breaths, just a deep breath in, exhale out. And then you can always pop into a down dog if it feels good. Give yourself a nice little full body stretch. That is if you're not on your back. And switch sides. I'm going to show you guys a scorpion stretch. And this is very optional one, just depending on what your low back is like. And don't feel like you have to have your foot touch, okay? So if your back's feeling tight, right? I come here. Now I'm going to be looking, I'm going to bring a leg over, right? So I'm going to look at the hand. So I'm going to look at my left hand, and then I'm just going to bring this over like this. Some of us might get here. Some of us might get here. Okay. And then you come back to center, and then you turn and look at that side and find a stretch here. It's a nice hip stretch and back stretch. You just have to be mindful about how far you're going over and that you're looking at the hand and the leg that's going to go that way. It is a nice stretch though. If you you be mindful, you might get a nice little crack in your back, but good job, you guys. Have an amazing day. I will see you all on Monday. Bye, guys.